So today's video is going to be on lighting. Lighting is a key part of getting people to walk into your storefront business. And as you can see, we take no shortcuts when it comes to lighting. Now, one of the things that you may notice is that those two strips in the front are 10 times brighter than the other strips I have. And that's actually the topic of today's video. So, now, I have always preached buying the best parts, buying good quality stuff, not buying shit off of eBay. So I want you to guess, out of this strip over here, and this one over here that's just blinding by comparison, which one do you think is the $130 strip, and which one do you think was $17 with free shipping? If you were to think that this was the expensive $129 strip, and that this piece of dog shit over here, that is less illuminated than the fucking red LED light that says access and power charge on my camcorder, is the $17 one, you would actually be dead wrong. This strip over here came from Muchbuy, which ironically is a company that sells terrible, terrible iPhone screens on eBay, but amazing LED lights. This one over here came from a company called superbrightleds.com. And superbrightleds.com charges about $130 and change for this here light strip, which not only is it not waterproofed like this one, which was 17 bucks, it's also just, as you can see, just a complete and utter piece of shit. Like you can, this is a really crappy camera. I should not be able to see the LEDs as I zoom in on them. It should be completely skull fucked, like when I zoom in on this one, where there's not even any type of focus. You can't see shit because it's just fucking blinding. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what you don't get from here. Now you may say that the wiring is messed up or something, or the power supply is bad, but actually these are both being run off of a computer power supply. And if the wiring is bad on any of these, it's these, because I hooked these up in a very quick and fucked up fashion and didn't even bother soldering it to the cable to the power supply, because I was in a rush to see how much better or worse they would be than these, which were properly wired. Now, I'm sure, I don't know how difficult the process is going to be. I don't even know if I'm going to wind up posting this video. It does depend. But I did contact these people last Sunday, and I waited until Thursday of this week before I finally just filed a PayPal claim. And I felt a little bad about doing this, because I really feel bad anytime I file a claim, or anytime I make a seller's life difficult. I don't like doing that, because I obviously, after 3.5 years, was on the other end of that as a parts vendor. I had countless people ripping iPhone screens and sending me back ripped cables. I had people sending me, buying a new laptop screen and then sending back the broken one from their laptop that still had the HP part number sticker on it, so I know it wasn't mine. I mean, I've just been scammed insanely, which is why, again, I sent them a nice letter. I didn't even ask for a refund. I said, what is it that we can do to work through this issue? 4 days later, I didn't have jack shit. And again, this isn't like a company that's competing to sell at the cheapest price. This is a company that's selling a part for 130 bucks that is inferior to a part that is $17. So there is enough profit margin there that you can have a customer service representative return a message within 3 to 4 days of time. I recall being on eBay for 1 or 3 in the morning replying to people who were about to file chargebacks, because I know that if I didn't reply within 3 or 4 hours, there would be a claim. So waiting 4 days is just no, I have no fucking sympathy for you. Now, I have a feeling that it's going to be difficult to return these because I don't have the original spools. As you can see, there is adhesive on the back of all of these. So what I intend on doing is rolling all of this shit up that I have in my window and putting it right back in the fucking box for them. And I am not going to feel one bit guilty. And I have a feeling that they are going to argue with it. And if they do, well, that's what this here video is for, so that I can look back on it and know when I start to feel bad about how I treated another business that resells parts on the internet, that I was right, because this is horseshit. If I cross the street, before I put these in here, you can't even fucking tell that there's light in the window. Such is life. You live and learn. So if you want to illuminate your storefront, I recommend you do so, because we have had excellent luck with getting more and more people to walk in after putting lights in the window. It does work, and it does draw attention to whatever it is you have. And as you can see here, I have a lot of refurbished computers that I want to sell. But if you do decide to do so, I would highly recommend that you avoid super bright LEDs, because they are super dim bullshit, as you can see here, and that you go on eBay, which I usually absolutely do not recommend. I fucking hate eBay. And go buy from muchbuy-outlet. These LED strips are $17 and they are kick fucking ass. That is all.